When Andrew Wiggins first came into the NBA as the #1 overall pick in the 2014 draft, the scouting report on him was that he was extremely athletic, bouncy, and had the potential to be an all-time great scorer, particularly in isolation situations. Many envisioned he would be a Tracy McGrady type, a scoring assassin with a blend of high-end agility and creativity. The concerns many had of him were tied to his outside shooting and defensive effort. Well, fast forward several years, it turns out his two biggest strengths are his outside shooting and defensive versatility. Here is some statistical analysis to back that up. Among all players who have attempted at least 110 catch and shoot three-pointers so far this season, Wiggins has the best percentage at 45.8%. Second on that list is Philadelphia's George Niang, and third is Portland's Jeremy Grant. On a more general level, Wiggins is one of only 3 players so far this year with at least 300 shot attempts who's shooting over 49% from the field and 42% from three-point distance. The other two are Wiggins' Golden State teammate Steph Curry and Cleveland's Donovan Mitchell. The evolution of Wiggins' game is quite remarkable. During his Minnesota days, Wiggins was one of the league's worst in catch and shoot situations. He shot under 40% from the field in catch and shoot, not just from three-point range, but anywhere on the floor in each of his last 3 seasons with the Timberwolves and in 5 of his 6 overall. Of course, it needs to be emphasized that Wiggins' role with the Warriors these last few years is substantially different than what it was in Minnesota. With the Wolves, he was heavily used in pick and roll situations with the hope that he would blossom into that scoring machine that many thought he would be in the pros. To back that up with stats, in his final full season in Minnesota, which was the 2018-19 year, 27% of Wiggins' action was in pick and roll as the ball handler. This year so far with the Warriors, that frequency is just under 10%. Now, just so it's clear, this is still a weakness of his. He's only shooting 29% in pick and roll situations this season. He was better at that last year, however, as he shot 45% out of the pick and roll. With Golden State, Wiggins plays far more off the ball. In addition to serving as a floor spacer with his significantly improved three-point shooting, he does a great job cutting to the basket. Last season, he shot 71% on cuts. This year so far, he's at 68% with a career high in frequency. On the other end of the floor, and this was highlighted often during the playoffs and especially in the finals last year, Wiggins is an A+ level on-ball defender. I thought he should have made an all-defensive team last year. I expect him to be in the conversation for a slot this year. Wiggins is often responsible for guarding the other team's best players one-on-one. Opponents are shooting just 40% overall in isolation situations when Wiggins is the defender. Here are some clips that show him brilliantly guarding Luka Doncic, Anthony Edwards, De'Aaron Fox, and Darius Garland. Look at this one possession against the Miami Heat. He literally bounces around the floor, denying anyone from getting a clean shot off, and it culminates with him contesting Jimmy Butler, who's forced into a tough off-balance shot. Just in general, when Wiggins has contested the shot this season, opponents are shooting 41.5%. That ranks in the top 20 in the league among players who have contested at least 200 shots. That's according to Second Spectrum tracking data. He just has outstanding instincts and anticipation, and his length is a big factor as well. He moves extremely well laterally. Very infrequently do opponents get past him off the dribble. So that'll wrap up this video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. I'll continue to do more player analysis features throughout the season.